very common. There's one house that got demolished on one of the streets that I work off of there, and then another one's like getting demolished like the next couple of days.
Hey, we're getting ready to depart the Five Crowns. It's an English-themed restaurant here on Pacific Coast Highway in Corona del Mar. The plan from here is to take a walk down to the coastal waterfront of Corona del Mar and experience some of the most expensive real estate in all of Southern California. Just for context, Corona del Mar is located in the southern part of the city of Newport Beach. From PCH, we'll walk down Poppy Avenue down to the waterfront, and then along the mansions of Ocean Boulevard. So let's get going. That house across the street is huge. It takes up a whole block. I just looked it up on Zillow, and it's valued there at $11 million. We'll walk over here for a minute. This walking path leads down to a beach called Little Corona del Mar Beach. We can get a view of it over here. Little Corona del Mar Beach is isolated from the main beach here in Corona del Mar and not as highly visited. It does have some really nice tide pools to explore. Okay, so this is Ocean Boulevard. We have multi-million-dollar homes on both sides of the street with amazing views of the Pacific Ocean. You can see that there is available street parking here, and actually all throughout this residential area. The homes here along Ocean Boulevard typically fall within the $10 to $15 million range. You can see the different architectural styles represented in this neighborhood. A lot of them contemporary. This one sort of a Spanish style or Mediterranean style. Now across the street we have what looks to be a full-on demolition of a house. In these wealthier neighborhoods here in Orange County, but also up in LA, you find a lot of renovation and remodeling taking place. But you also see cases where an owner decides just to have their existing home demolished and then build a brand new one. And that's apparently what's happening here. Here's a house with some Halloween decorations. Over here we have a private drive that leads down to some of the cliffside homes. And over here is a small grassy park called Inspiration Point, with some folks enjoying the views. You can see Corona del Mar State Beach out in the distance. Okay, back to the homes on Ocean Boulevard. Here's what looks to be another full demolition. Well, here's the home that's going to replace whatever was here before. And probably whatever was here before wasn't too shabby either. Imagine being so wealthy that if you don't like the house that's there, you just bulldoze it and build yourself a new one. I like the design of this one. All the flagstone. Here's a Tuscan design, which seems to be all the rage these days. And next door we have more of a Cape Cod style. And I don't know what you'd call this style, but it looks kind of Moorish to me. I'm not sure if this is one house or two. This is Marguerite Avenue. We'll just walk up here a block or so. Oh, and here's a small one-story house that looks as if it's in its original state. Oh, this house looks like something out of Harry Potter. Look how big this house is. It just keeps going. Okay, I just backtracked and looked up this house on Zillow. It's over 11,000 square feet and currently valued at $28 million. Okay, and here we have yet another complete rebuild. They demolished the home that used to be here and are now building a brand new one from scratch. It blows me away that people do that. This is what's going up here. And I see another house down there in the middle of that block. Same deal, complete rebuild. This one looks like an Italian villa. Next to a couple of more modern contemporary homes. Here's another one. I don't know, what do you think these people do for a living? Entertainment industry, I suppose, is one possibility. Well, they do keep the tradespeople busy around here. This is the entrance down to the parking lot at the main beach. There's the mailman. I'd like to go over and talk to him for a minute. You must have one of the wealthiest mail routes in the whole county.
That's nice. This is like the end of my route, so.
What's that?
This is the end of my route too, so when I go down there to drop off some mail, and then that's where I take my break, is right on the beach.
So what do you notice when you deliver mail around here? What makes it different?
The cars. I mean, besides the houses, the cars.
Yeah.
I used to live in Long Beach, and you see a Tesla, you know, there's like one in every like 15 cars out there. Here it's like, you see them everywhere.
You know, I counted about 4 or 5 places where the home was being demolished and a brand new one built on top of it. Is that common around here?
Very common. There's one house that got demolished on one of the streets that I work off of there, and then another one's like getting demolished like the next couple of days.
Now, how rich do you have to be to do that?
I know, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Sometimes ignorance is bliss.
Have a good one.
Yeah, you too.
If you can see that breakwater out there, that's the entrance into Newport Channel. A lot of boats pass through there daily, including the boat from Newport Beach to Avalon on Catalina Island, a place I like to visit from time to time. Well, here's a very contemporary looking house. Basically all windows in front. Well, you can hear the planes taking off out of Orange County Airport. And if you've ever taken off out of there, you might recall the special procedures that the pilots take to minimize the noise impacts to their neighbors. Well, these are the neighbors that they're talking about, and others to the north of here, like Balboa. Here's an empty lot for sale, and you can be pretty sure there used to be at least one, maybe possibly even 2 homes that used to be here. Ready for you to hire an architect and build your dream home. At this point, Ocean Boulevard curves and turns north and follows the Newport Channel for a ways. Well, here's an interesting architectural feature. I guess if you're going to build a deck, you might as well maximize the view of the water. Oh, here's a view of the Newport Channel. That's Balboa Peninsula on the other side of it.
Documented.
City of Newport Beach Public Works. Hey, so if you're thinking of dropping a cool 15 to 20 mil on one of these homes on Ocean Boulevard, or even if you're not, click this link to take a drive around this neighborhood, including going down to the parking lot and the beach. See you over there.